it. And had you not done the blood test at that time, and you did it a month from now, and then you would find your platelet level was normal, you'd never have known it was low to begin with. So it's that type of approach to take first, so you don't overdiagnose on the basis of one reading. You do the next step, which is to repeat the test and see what happens, whether this was a one-off, whether it's stable, because you can end up with platelets that remain at that level. But again, if the person is otherwise...
This is CFRA in Ottawa. And of course, we are going to try the Texan loop, of course, on this receiver. So it's positioned right now with the best signal I can actually get from CFRA in Ottawa. It gives you 1 bar of signal out of 5. So it's interesting because I had never really tested this S350DL in medium wave, and it's kind of interesting because even though, I mean, I hear it well, the signal strength for CFRA seems to be below what I'm used to on other receivers. So it's kind of interesting because it kind of means that it's not as sensitive as other receivers are, and this is something I had not really taken into account or really, tested much. I remember listening to medium wave a little bit on this S350DL, but not really that much. So performance-wise, I wasn't really sure, but it definitely isn't as good as others on the medium wave band. But now, here's the signal, and we're going to add a little something to it. Of course, we're going to add the Texan loop that is already pre-tuned to the 580 kilohertz frequency. So look at the difference. It just speaks for itself. So on some receivers like this one, really is an amazing idea to get one of these loops. Like I said, it doesn't work well on every radio, but on the ones that it does, it really does work well. And particularly on this case where the AM or the medium wave reception is kind of not really that great. So let's check it out.
Center.ca. When you meet with your financial advisor, does it feel like you're being sold a product? Is it a stressful experience, like you're talking to a salesperson rather than a trusted advisor? That's why I...
So that kind of tells you and shows you how amazingly better the signal is using the Tecsun AN-200 loop antenna. Once again, positioning it, most of the time, positioning it perpendicular to the receiver's internal ferret. And it's quite amazing. So you see here, we've moved from a signal that was 1 bar to 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. So it really speaks for itself, and it's quite amazing. Once again, let's remove it and put it back, just to show you.
Former Attorney General, yes, highly respected. I know that you have a lot of time for yourself. He's coming here? Yes, and I was resident orchestrator. I mean, they're always up to something. So he's coming out, I understand he's written a book. Yes, he has, and he's going to be promoting a book, but more importantly, he's coming here, and we're going to have a full house, and I urge anybody out there that they want to come and meet him, come to interview by the Mississippi. You want them to call at 963-5000 to make the review for them? There you go, 963-5000, call that, and find out about our event. And put your name in, and you're more than welcome to come. For the Right Honorable David Johnston, former Governor General of Canada, brought to you by the Mississippi.
Walmart can help Canadians live better. On May 11th from 10 to 2, receive your Wellness Day consultation by your local Walmart pharmacist. This advertisement is presented by Sandoz Canada.
News Talk 580 CFRA is now HD Radio. Breaking news, plus your favorite hosts, including Bill Carroll and Evan Solomon. A pristine digital sound. Here's how. On your new car HD radio, tune in 100.3 FM, then select HD2. Listen to CFRA in your car. Pick up an HD radio for your home or office. Transport your talk radio experience. News Talk 580 CFRA, now sounding even better at 100.3 HD2. Every day as events happen, we're there. Now back to News and Views with Rob Snow on News Talk 580 CFRA.
So every now and then I come across doctors working on the internet in my never-ending quest for better health. I come across these incredible products that claim to do incredible things.
That you do just to torture me.
One of them is it's an essential oil.
Right.
Essential oil. And it's called thieves oil. I don't know if you've ever heard of this. Apparently